Hi, Janice Vaughn, letting your light shine. Welcome, you guys. All right, so I'm going to pick back up on my journey where I started originally before I aired episode 6, which was a fast forward to craziness that happened yesterday. But now we're back to my journey. So I came across a journal entry and I wanted to read this to you guys because this is so incredibly crucial. This is from September 1st, 2016. So I met the narcissist in February of 2016. So this is what, 7 months later? And remember, if you guys go back to my previous episodes, that I helped him file for modification of some custody documents and things like that. And so he had court on this day. And so I took notes, and I didn't even see this journal entry until just the other day. And I was like, oh my gosh, right? So I'm just gonna, for this episode, I'm just gonna read from this journal entry. And just for the record, this is public record, okay? This can be obtained really easily. So when the narcissist says that I'm lying, don't think I am. It's really, it can be attained very, very, very easily. So this is what I wrote. I said, yet another day of rudeness. Okay, well, rudeness was a daily occurrence with this man. OMG. You totally blew your court case today because I specifically told you, do not interrupt the judge. Okay, that's one thing you don't do, people. You don't interrupt a judge. What did he do? He interrupted the judge. Okay, again, it's a video recording of the judge of the court hearing. So he interrupted the judge to the point that she reprimanded him about it, not once, but twice. What the F do you not get about that? And I put in caps, do not disrespect a judge who has your case. Duh. Damn. Order the video and watch it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But of course, no, he denied that he interrupted anybody. Because everyone is so wrong. He blamed his mom for not listening to him that day, apparently, because she had to put away groceries. I do remember that. So he called his mom to tell her about the court case, and she had to let him go because she was putting away groceries. Well, I happen to know for a fact that she let him go because she didn't want to hear about it anymore. She heard about it for years and years and years, and the nonsense just doesn't stop. And her and I have talked about that on many occasions. So I understand where his mom was coming from. It's like easier to let it go and just hang up the phone than to deal with the incessant BS. So I go on to say, hello, we are all sick and tired of hearing about your poor, pitiful life. You're so effing engulfed in your past that you have zero joy today, or any day for that matter. Let it effing go. Your kids want nothing to do with you. This is September 1st of 2016. Here we are in January of 2023. So 7 years later, and I can promise you that his kids still want nothing to do with him. Why do you think that is? Because they saw the signs and they knew that their father was a narcissist, okay? Like I said earlier, I've spoken to their mom. Their mom is great. She's a good mom. I don't have anything bad to say about her at all. She protected her kids as any mom would do. I said, it doesn't mean that your kids are going to not want anything to do with you forever, just at this very moment. The harder you push, the worse it will be, mark my words. So what he used to do is he would force his kids to try and contact him. For example, he would text them and he would say, why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you telling me happy birthday? Why aren't you telling me Merry Christmas? Why aren't you telling me happy Easter? Stop pushing your kids. Stop it. They were young adults. They were 17, 18, or 16 and 17. I don't recall really how old they were, but they were old enough to make their own choices. And if you're going to push a child to do something, you're going to push them away, so far away that they're just going to shut down. But, I knew nothing, apparently, because he told me numerous occasions, you don't know what you're talking about. My kids are brainwashed. My kids are manipulated by their mom. And I'm sitting there going, not buying it, dude. Just not, right? So stop pushing your kids to call you or text you. They're not calling or texting you for a reason. They don't want anything to do with you, dude. What are you doing? But again, I was wrong. So he didn't listen to me. And that's okay. That's okay. He has his own mind to make up and his own decisions to make. I'm not going to make choices for him. So I went on to say, until the day you actually sit back and realize you, underlined, are the reason you've lost people in your life, you will never get it, underlined again. Oh my gosh, this was September of 2016. And I still married him in October of 2017. Okay. Not gonna beat myself up. Not worth it. Totally not worth it. No matter who is right or wrong, your kids do not want a relationship right now. Give them space. But no, you won't. So all you're doing is pushing and pushing and forcing things. Not cool. All right? And I said, you will lose them forever if you don't stop. Again, 7 years ago, I told this man, stop pushing your kids. Just let them be. Let them just have their space and they will come around at some point. But he never stopped pushing. He never did. And I believe that that is why he still to this day has no relationship with them, right? You don't appreciate one effing thing anyone does for you. Maybe, just maybe, that's why you always say, I do everything for everyone. He used to say that constantly. I do this for you and I do that for you, as if a reminder to say, don't forget, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here, or you wouldn't have this, or you wouldn't have gained this knowledge, or you wouldn't have gotten this first class ticket, or whatever the case may be. I'm just throwing crap out there at this point because I'm just like, this is so crazy. Why did I not see these signs, you guys? Why? It is what it is. I'm not going to beat myself up. All right. And I said, stop expecting anything in return. It's not a tit for tat world. Your negativity speaks volumes. It's no wonder nothing ever goes right in your life. Oh my gosh. This is so, I can physically feel me writing this journal and oh my gosh, he never got it. He never freaking got it. Oh my gosh. I said, you're so freaking negative. Who the hell wants to be around that shit? Not me. Not me. But I stuck around. It was the love bombing. It was the manipulation that kept me bounded. No more. You get so jealous when people respond to my kindness. And he did. Oh my gosh. I would be kind to somebody and he would get so angry because I'm just that person. I'm a kind person. I believe in treating people the way that I would love to be treated back. And he could not stand that. And now I see why, because he didn't have that within himself to give. And so seeing that made him insane. He was grasping at my kindness and saying, oh my gosh, I don't want her to be that way. So what in essence, what he was doing was trying to pull me down to his level when I was still rising up. Even though I wasn't where I am today, I was here and he was here. But I never fell here, even though I started to. Thank goodness, I grabbed myself right before the fall and said, girlfriend, you've got to grab your shit and rise up. All right. And it took me years, but I finally did it. So that is crazy to me that I came across this journal. So I'm halfway through this journal. I'm going to finish it in the next episode, but wow, I need to digest this for a minute, really, because this is crazy. Oh my goodness. So thank you guys so much for your support. Oh, you guys have been amazing. I am going to continue on this journey. All right, stick with me. Episode 8 is coming up. Thanks.